You might remember that from Jharkhand a few days ago we brought you the account of a young girl who was set on fire by a man who was stalking her. The entire incident and her death following the incident had left the entire region on edge. Dumka was on edge after the horror killing. We know that police was conducting a flag march to maintain law and order in the area. My colleague Saurabh is with us right now to bring us an update on the situation. Saurabh, for our audiences, we've obviously switched tracks from the story we were talking about earlier in Ranchi, now to this update from Dumka. Saurabh, I know that yesterday the court, when it was taking a look at this entire story, asked a few pertinent questions, one of which was why did authorities send the girl to RIMS instead of sending her to AIMS, which was the closer hospital? That question, among a number of others, stand. Could you tell our audiences how the government answered, how administration answered to those questions? And can you also tell us what aspects authorities are still investigating?
See, Toya, when you were talking to a spokesperson from JMM, Manoj Pandey, in the last bulletin, he very specifically said that the government was trying to lift her in an ambulance and take her to Delhi, but because the hospital administration denied seeing her condition. But this is totally a false statement that was given by JMM, because we had confirmed from the hospital no such arrangement was made for taking her to Delhi by any state government there in Ranchi. And in fact, she was not even attended when she was hospitalized. She was there for 5 days in Rajendra Institute of Medical Sciences, because she was brought from Dumka, where the burn facility was not available, to Ranchi, which is the biggest hospital. The Rajendra Institute Medical Sciences Hospital is the biggest hospital of the state, and there she was admitted. But neither of the MLAs, the netas, arrived there, took her, what about, and no one cared to see the actual condition of the girl. Forget about taking her to Delhi for treatment. So when the BJP leaders of the state, they rose this question that Nadeem, who was a protester in the riot that took place last month in Ranchi, was airlifted in an air ambulance and was given treatment in Medanta Hospital in Delhi. But why not Ankita, who was left dying there? So only after that, Banna Gupta, who is the health minister, we talked to him. He admitted on camera to the media that galti ho gayi humse. So he has admitted that galti ho gayi hai. So the damage is being done. But now we see Banna Gupta and other MLAs, they are enjoying it in the resort which is in Raipur right now. So there is a damage done already. So the words coming out from JMM that an attempt was made to give her better treatment is completely false, and she was actually not even taken care of when she was there, and she gave this statement
Saurabh, just
Dumka.
stay with us. Thank you for clarifying that for us. For our audiences, we have to quickly move on because Manoj Tiwari from the RJD, which is an alliance partner of the JMM in the Jharkhand government, he's speaking on this entire controversy. Take a look.
झारखंड सरकार खड़ी नहीं है, तो मैं समझता हूं हमें अपना फर्ज निभाना है और उस पीड़ित उस बच्ची के परिवार के साथ हम खड़े हैं, और जब तक सभी दोषियों को सजा न मिल जाए तब तक हम लोग खड़े रहें।
मनोज जी, वैसे तो आपने बता ही दिया है लेटर के बारे में, लेकिन क्या उम्मीद है इस लेटर से, क्या इन्वेस्टिगेशन किस दिशा में जाएगी, जो लगातार ये कहा जा रहा है?
100% मेरा विश्वास है इस लेटर पे माननीय एलजी साहब जरूर संज्ञान लेंगे, क्योंकि ये हमारा जो लेटर है दिल्ली की जनता को दुर्भावनापूर्ण तरीके से झूठ बोल करके नफरत फैलाने की दृष्टि से।
All right, that was in fact Manoj Tiwari from the BJP, not Manoj Jha from the RJD, but you got to hear what he had to say. Let's go back to my colleague Saurabh. Saurabh, you were clarifying for us very importantly that when the JMM claims that they had tried to take action to save this young girl, they are in fact lying. No such action was taken in the hours and in the days leading up to her death. But could you provide us with more context? We're obviously seeing the JMM government attempt to do damage control right now. We saw how they acted a lot more quickly in the case of a young girl who was attacked by acid in the last few days. But bring us more context. And also tell us, especially as the entire government is dealing with a leadership crisis at the same time, where the government may fall. We do know that it's possible that the Chief Minister may be asked to step down. In the context of that, how should our audiences understand this controversy?
See, I'll bring you the more context in this. When Ankita was brought from Dumka, it was 23rd August when this incident happened with her, and she was carried to Rajendra Institute of Medical Sciences in Ranchi on 23rd of August. From 23rd to 28th, there 5 days she was admitted in the burn unit of this hospital, and till 5 days no netas visited over there, no, from JMM or Congress or RJD. Neither of them found it important to visit this girl and give her better treatment. But in fact, they were seen partying there in the Tatu Dam, having boat ride, having mutton party and all. And so they had a picnic on 27th. On 28th morning Sunday, Ankita succumbed to her injuries. Only after that, the political leaders of the state, they became active when the issue arose, and everybody knew about this incident. But because she was admitted for 5 days straight in that hospital, neither the health minister of the state went to see her, nor anyone from JMM, leave Hemant Soren apart, no one from JMM went to see her. So we can easily access this, that no one cared to take care of Ankita when she was hospitalized, and only after her death and BJP leaders tweeting about the incidents, these things came into light, and now it's only damage control what is being done by the JMM and the Congress government of Ranchi. They are saying that they tried to save her, they tried to give a better treatment, but nothing as of sort was confirmed from the hospital. When we called the hospital administration, that was there any attempt to save her, like to carry her to Delhi for better treatment, the hospital administration denied for this. Back to you, Toya.
Saurabh, thank you so much for providing us context on that story. For our audiences, we're now going to move